Hey guys, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, hear me out on this one. I know I did an L.a Colors video last week, and I featured a full face, but the Dollar Tree brought in so many new good things that I couldn't help myself. So we actually have 6 new L.a Colors lip liners. We have a bronzer. We also have a blush. We have a highlighter. We have tons of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if I can figure out how to add pictures to the screen, I'll show you guys pictures of what all of the new L.a Colors stuff looks like. It's so pretty, you guys. And I have tried some of it, and it's really, really good stuff. And I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and put something on the lips. So I have the new L.a Colors Jelly Lip Gloss. So this is actually sheer, and that's a huge tube. They also released these glam lip masks, and they came in a few different shades. They also had lip scrubs as well, and these are really, really good. Honestly, could definitely compare to some high end. So it actually has a soft applicator, which I wasn't expecting. Hey you guys, this actually feels incredibly good on the lips. Next up, I have the L.a Colors Eye Primer in Matte. So I'm really excited to try this out. You guys been here for a while, you guys know that I do not like eye primers. There is one by Ace Beauté that I absolutely love. So we'll see how this one works. I feel like usually they make my eyeshadow really patchy and stuff. So let's see. So it comes out actually like a lip gloss. So I'm going to take some and I'm going to apply it with my ring finger, and then I'll blend it in with a brush. I'm just gonna like lightly tap this in, and it says that it dries down matte, so we are really gonna see. Okay, you guys, so it applied really well. It covered up all the veins on my lids, all the redness, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna give it a second to see if it dries down matte like it says. Okay, so as I'm tapping, I wouldn't say it's fully matte right now, but I don't have any transfer on my fingers. Okay, so let's go ahead in with the eyeshadow palette. So I have the new L.a Colors Nude Glam eyeshadow palette in the shade Pink Love. So I'm going to take the lightest pink tone matte shade, and I'm going to blend this all around the crease area. And you guys, I can't believe it, but this eye is not creasing, not one bit. So that means it really did dry down matte, because if an eyeshadow primer isn't matte, you'll definitely see creasing. So I'm really interested in this deeper shade. I really want to see how it's going to pick up. So I'm going to take this one right here. Pretty much going to be our main shade. It's going to go on the outer V and also into the crease. Okay, so it's definitely pigmented. We still have to think about that. This is only $1, so the pigment for $1 right now is pretty good. Gonna blend it right into the crease. So today's look's gonna be a super soft look, and I'm totally okay with that. Let's go ahead and with the shimmer shade now. So I'm first gonna grab the lighter shimmer shade. I might actually use this for the whole lid. Let's see how it applies. It picked up really, really well, which I wasn't expecting. Wow, that is so pretty. I was not expecting one swipe pigment with that. Wow, that shade is stunning. So let's go ahead and take this deep purple matte shade. Again, it looks deep in the pan, but I don't think it's going to be that deep on the eyes. This is going to go right next to the last shimmer shade. Oh, and again, that is such a pretty shade. Like, I am loving this palette this far. So I wanted to point something out really quick, because I thought these palettes were going to be similar, but this is the Ulta Beauty palette that I got a few months ago in the BFF set, and I thought they would be similar. They are in some of the shades, but they're not, because the Ulta one doesn't have a light shimmer shade, but the 2 matte shades, you guys, are actually very similar if you can see them. Okay, so this is the eye look thus far. I'm going to jump off camera. I'm going to do mascara, false lashes, all that good stuff, and then when I come back, we can start working on the good stuff. So I went ahead and threw on a bit of foundation as well. And now we're going to take the L.a Colors Cream Blush in the shade Tainted Love. I have tried this already in a different shade, and I really, really liked it. So I'm going to take the blush and I'm going to put it right on the back of my hand. Very, very, very bright pink shade. After I've dabbed it out on my hand, I'm going to dab on my cheek. So as you can see, it definitely has a pigment, which is amazing. Like, this is a really, really pretty shade. They also had, I want to say, 2 or 3 more shades as well. Definitely a really pretty shade for like the summertime. It is, like I said, very bright and pink, but I do really like it. I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. So to set this on, I'm going to take the L.a Colors Setting Powder. This is in the shade Translucent. So I tried this last week in the L.a Colors video I did, and I really, really love this powder. Next up, we have the L.a Colors Bronzer, and this is in the shade Siren, what it looks like. So I'm going to swatch this on the back of my hand. So it's actually pretty creamy, which I definitely wasn't expecting. So I know I did put a little bit of cream bronzer on, but I feel like it was necessary in order to put cream blush. My brush actually picked up a lot. Oh yeah, I picked up a ton. Okay, so we know that this is definitely really pigmented. And it seemed to blend out pretty well. I do think it might be just a little bit too dark for me. I just can't get over how smooth my face looks, especially with that L.a Colors powder. I think that stuff's really good. So again, this bronzer is very pigmented, but it blended out really easily. So next up we have the new blush. This is in the shade Sultry. So it's not really going to match the blush we have today, but we're just going to go with it. And I think for this, they had one more shade as well. So let's go ahead and give it a swatch. Definitely is more of like a drier formula, but it is pretty pigmented. Oh my gosh, see, this picks up a lot. Wow. Honestly, I think it actually looks pretty good over top of the bright pink blush. I like that with the formula of this and the bronzer, if you put a little bit too much on, it's really easy to blend it out. So they also had a highlighter, which I did not get because it was way too dark for me. I'm just going to take the deepest matte shade from the eyeshadow palette and smoke out the lower lash line. So this is the new eyeliner, which I picked up pretty much every single shade. And this is the new L.a Colors Shimmer Glides On Smooth Auto Liner in Party Time. So I didn't really want to get the glittery ones at first, but pretty much all the new ones they brought in were all glittery. But the last one I tried out in the last L.a Colors video, it was a pink one. That one wasn't really that good, so I'm hoping that this one is a little bit better. This L.a Colors also has eyeliners at the Dollar General that are $2 that are really good. Let me swatch it. So yeah, it's definitely not creamy. I had to pretty much force this on my hand, which in the waterline where it's super sensitive and it's super watery, it's hard to get something that's not super creamy there. But I'm going to go ahead and try my best. Again, since the formula is so stiff, it's not applying well at all. I'm about to go ahead and light it with a lighter like I used to do when I was a kid when the eyeliners were dried out. Just light them with a lighter and they apply like brand new again. So next up I have the L.a Colors Mascara. This is supposed to lift the lashes and it's in the style curve. So the wand is a curved shape. I usually don't have a whole lot of luck with the Dollar Tree mascaras, but we're going to give this a go. So the formula is very thick, very goopy, but there is the wand. I'm going to apply this right to the lashes, the lower lashes. So I don't like the formula, but I definitely like the way it's shaped. It's really easy to get like all of the lashes without like making a mess. This mascara is definitely a pass for me. Like I said, I like the way the wand is shaped, but the formula is absolute crap. Even for $1, I don't think this is worth it. So let's get into the part that I'm actually excited about. So these are the all new L.a Colors new lip liners. And here I have 6 shades. So they launched some of these last year and I tried those as well and I really loved them. But they also launched lipsticks last year with the new lip liners. This year, it's the same exact lipsticks, just a new lip liner. So I'm going to swatch all of these on my hand and then I'll apply one to my lips. I would apply them all to my lips, but I really don't have time. So the first shade we have is Laughter. This is going to be one of the paler nude shades, kind of like on the orange side. So here is what that shade looks like. We have the shade Melody. Next is the shade Kindness. Next is the shade Opportunity. Next is the shade Insight. Last up is the deepest shade in Inspiration. So they are all 6 shades swatched. I really love the mauve tone shade and the last shade. So I'm going to take the shade Opportunity, which is the more mauve tone shade. I really liked how this swatched. And they're actually super duper creamy. I'm going to pair this up with the shade Oh Teddy. So I'll swatch this as well. And these lipsticks smell so good. I mean, that is such a pretty pink combo. I love it. And I absolutely love these lip liners. If you don't have them and you're looking for a good lip liner that's affordable, definitely pick these ones up. All right, guys, so there is the finished look testing out new L.a Colors palettes. Let's just go over everything really quickly. So for the eyeshadow palette, guys, I absolutely love this. And the shimmer shades were absolutely phenomenal. Definitely recommend this. I also had a palette that I want to pull out to compare because when I did this look, it reminded me of a look I do with another palette, and that's the e.l.f. Rosewater eyeshadow palette. So the only shade that is kind of different is this one has the deep dark shade, but you guys, they are so similar. So when I use the e.l.f. palette, I barely ever use the deepest shade. So I take this shade as the matte. I blend it all over. And then I take the 2 shimmer shades and I put them up super high so my eyes look super glowy. But yes, they definitely remind me of each other. Lip liners, you already know it at 10. For lip liners, you already know it, 10 out of 10 stars. Definitely recommend these. But I really, really love the cream blush as well. I'm definitely going to pick up all the shades in this. I loved the blush. Again, very, very pigmented, but easy to blend out. Same with the bronzer. Absolutely love this as well. And for the eye primer, you guys, I was completely shocked at how well this performed. No creasiness, no patchiness, no nothing. This is probably going to be a new favorite for me. For the purple eyeliner, you could probably skip on it. It's just not super duper pigmented. And also for the mascara, really didn't like that as well. But for everything else, guys, I really, really liked all this new stuff. I'm super impressed and super happy with it all. So yeah, if you guys like this video and you like seeing videos like this, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything at all that you guys want to see next, please let me know. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.